Hello guys, welcome to another awesome section of Learning with Prep class. I am Tutor Chima. Now in today's section we'll be looking at WAEC Biology 2018 and we'll continue from where we stopped. In the last class we looked at questions 36 to 40, so today we'll continue section by looking at questions 41 to 45. Now if you've not seen the last video, please go through our channels. We have the last video and we have lots of educational material that you'll be really interested in watching. Now before we go to the business of today, students, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, use our comment section for dropping comments. If you look below there, you see a notification icon. Please click it and activate it. Once your notification bell is activated, you'll be the first to be notified whenever we have an educational material like this on our channel. Now you can be kind enough to share our videos so you can reach as many viewers as possible. Now sit tight, relax and enjoy the show. So like I said, I'll be taking you guys through questions 41 to 45 of JAM Biology 2018. 41 says, which of the following practices is not used in conserving water? Which of the following practices is not used in conserving water? A. Afforestation. B. Damming. C. Deforestation. A. Afforestation. B. Damming. C. Deforestation. D. Reforestation. Which one is not used in conserving water? So now look at what I said here. I define each of them. Then from there, you have an idea of the one that cannot be used in conserving water. Afforestation. Afforestation is an establishment. It is the establishment of a forest or stand of trees as forestation in an area where there was no previous tree cover. Afforestation is the establishment of a forest or stand of trees as forestation in an area where there was no previous tree cover. Damming. Dams are built to control and store water. Dams are made from earth, stacked rock, or concrete and are usually constructed across rivers to store water in the reservoir that is formed behind the dam as a result of river being blocked. So dam cannot be used, or should I say, dam, which of the following practices is not used in conservation? Dam is used in conserving water, so dam cannot be the answer. Even afforestation too cannot be the answer. We'll see it later. Now, deforestation. Deforestation is the permanent removal of trees to make room for something besides forest. This can include clearing of land for agriculture or grazing, or using timber for fuel, construction or manufacturing. Removal of tree cover, removal of the trees completely and clearing of land is not deforestation. That's complete removal of vegetation. Reforestation, occasional reforestation, is the natural or intentional restocking of an existing forest and woodlands that have been depleted, usually through deforestation, but also after clear cutting. Now, if you look at all of them, I said here now that forest helps in conserving soil water, therefore, deforestation will not help it. So, since forest helps in conserving soil water, that means that afforestation, establishment of forest, will help. Damming, of course, creation of dams will help. Deforestation will not help because you are removing the forest. Reforestation, you are replanting forest, it will help. So the one that will not help in conserving soil water is removal of the forest, which is deforestation. So deforestation is the correct answer, and that's option C. 42. Which of the following resources cannot be renewed? Which of the following resources cannot be renewed? Is it air? Is it petroleum? Is it food crop? Is it soil? So I now define renewable resources. A renewable resource, also known as a flow resource, is a natural resource which will replenish to replace the portion depleted by usage and consumption. You see that a renewable resource is a natural resource which will replenish to replace the portion depleted by usage and consumption, either through natural reproduction or other reoccurring processes in a finite amount of time in a human time scale. Now, all of the following resources are renewable and cannot be depleted, with the exception of petroleum. Petroleum takes millions of years to form, therefore it is depletable. So air cannot be depleted if air is Food, if you eat, you plant, it can be renewed. Soil, it's always there available for us. So, but petroleum, as we are using it, before the ones we've used will replenish itself, it will take millions of years. So it is not easily renewed. So out of all of them, the one that is not renewable is petroleum. The correct answer is option B. 43. They've given us an instruction. Use the diagram to answer question 43. The type of variation illustrated below is, is it continuous variation? Is it discontinuous variation? Is it morphological variation? Is it environmental variation? This picture shows a boy rolling his tongue. So look, I said the picture above shows a boy rolling his tongue. This is a good example of discontinuous variation. Other examples of discontinuous variation are blood group types, tasting, PTC, and fingerprints. Now, what are the difference between continuous and discontinuous variation? So I said that continuous variation is the opposite of what? The discontinuous variation. And these are genetic traits that change. They change over time, like your height, hair color, shoe size, and continuous variation. Now I said that your height, weight, finger length, and so on would have changed throughout your life. Your height, weight, finger length, and so on, even your hair color would have changed throughout your life. That is continuous. But your blood type will never change. Blood group A, blood group B. Earwax type will never change. Your fingerprint type will never change. Ability to read your tongue is permanent. If you can read your tongue as a boy, you'll be able to read your tongue as an old man. And your sex do not change. So all these ones that do not change are known as discontinuous variation. And ability to roll the tongue is one of them. So that is an example of discontinuous variation. So option B is the correct answer. 44. Which of the following characters is not a morphological variation? Which of the following characters is not a morphological variation? A. Shape of the nose. B. Color of the skin. C. Color of the hair. D. Tongue rolling. Which one is not a morphological variation? Now, morphology is a form and structure of an organism. It determines physical appearance and so help us to identify the individuals of a population. Some morphological features that show variations are size, color, and fingerprint. These are the some morphological features that show variation. Size, color, and fingerprints. We can see that shape of the nose, which is part of size, color of the skin, and color of the hair, which is color, fall under this category, but tongue rolling does not. So tongue rolling is not a morphological variation, rather it is a physiological variation. So which of the following is not a morphological variation? The correct answer is tongue rolling. 45 rather, and the last. An apple plant can reproduce sexually and asexually, and it has 40 chromosomes in its leaf cells. How many chromosomes will be in each gamete and somatic cell? 20 chromosomes in the gametes, 10 in the somatic, 40 chromosomes in the gametes, 20 in the somatic, 20 chromosomes in the gametes, 40 in the somatic, 40 chromosomes in the gametes, 40 in the... So, how many chromosomes will be in the somatic cell and the gamete if the apple has 40 chromosomes in the leaf? So I said that somatic cell is its body cell, like the cell of the roots, stem, or leaf. Therefore, the somatic cell will have 40 chromosomes. The gamete or sex cell carries half the chromosomes of the somatic cell. So the gamete will therefore have 20 chromosomes. So our answer is 20 chromosomes in the somatic, in the gamete rather, and 40 chromosomes in the somatic. Very simple. 20 in the gamete, 40 in the somatic. So the correct answer is option C. 20 chromosomes in the gamete and 40 in the somatic cells. Alright guys, we've come to the end of today's section of Learning with Prep class. We'll look at past questions on biology WAEC for the year 2018. We'll solve questions 41 to 45. Now if you look here, you see a link. Copy and paste this link on your browser. When you do so, you take you straight to our WhatsApp. When you join us on our WhatsApp, we'll be getting updates. You're getting infos on the latest content we have on our channel. I hope you see the next video. I see remains Tochima. Bye.